this unit, we're talking about population growth and regulation. And so, first of all, what does that mean? It's the study of organisms of one species that are living together, and we call this a population. So population ecology is primarily concerned with things that limit the size of a population, the birth rate, the death rate, and the growth rate. Biotic factors that limit a population are things that are alive, obviously. The biotic part meaning that we're talking about living things. So dispersal is one biotic factor that limits a population. The more individuals that leave, the smaller the population is going to be. Competition, predators, a lack of prey or food, and parasites are also living things that limit a population size. Abiotic factors are not living things that limit a population size, and these include things like climate, landscape, soil, the salinity or the saltiness of the water, and sunlight. Density is another important concept in population ecology, and this is the number of individuals living in one unit area. So for instance, how many penguins are there on a particular square mile of land? Density-dependent regulators are things that depend on the density of the population, and so they are more important for limiting the population when the density increases. So the more individuals there are, the more competition there's going to be, the more predation there could be, and the more likely there are to be diseases that are spread among the individuals. So density-independent regulators are things that do not have anything to do with how many individuals are in a unit of area. So things like climate, disturbance, and pollution are density-independent regulators. So if you need a little more information about the difference between biotic and abiotic, or density-dependent and independent regulators, make sure you check the supplementary readings. And finally, we'll end up with demography and growth. Demography is a set of vital statistics, and that just means things that are relevant to the lives of the living things that you're looking at. So birth and death rate and age at maturity are important for that. Growth rate is how fast a population gets larger or smaller. So the rate of growth is R, and R equals births minus deaths, which we use the letter M for that because it's mortality. So rate of growth equals births minus deaths. And I have these two pictures here on purpose because orangutans and the Sumatran tigers are examples of animals that have very slow population growth rates. So put all that together and we've got basic principles of population growth and regulation.